Welcome to season 3 of the Hard Reset podcast. I am Jeuse Kastoan, and we're here, season 3, 50 episodes in. We made it. It's a long journey. It's been over a year, and now we're here. Now, in seasons 1 and 2, we were rebuilding ourselves from the bottom, going through our trauma, making it through that aspect, and then after making it through that trauma, figuring out ourselves and where we're trying to go and how we're going to get there and the things that we have to run into. Now here in season 3, we are in transition. We've gone past that phase. Now the phase that we're in, we are deep in the throes of our grind. We are not at the end point, but we're no longer at the beginning. We are strictly trying to focus and maintain and move forward. We're still in transition. We're still resetting. But this time we're resetting from the position that we were previously in. We're no longer fighting for survival. We are fighting for our position to get to where we want to go. We are now in a space where, we've done the work internally. We have done the work in learning what we need to learn to put ourselves in position to go for what we want to go for. And now we are in position to potentially achieve what we want to make and what we want to do. But now we have to face the obstacles that come along with it in order to get to where we want to go. For myself, it's a different phase. It's I would say, I was previously, dealing with trauma, dealing with things that's happened in the past and trying to overcome those and move forward. Up until the point to where now it's no longer trying to deal with those traumas, but trying to build myself up to a certain point so I can get to the destination I want to be at. And now after doing all that work and building myself, I'm now at a point to where I'm deep in the process of trying to get to where I'm at. I'm not there yet, but I'm working towards it. And when I say this, I mean, for myself right now, I got a steady job. I'm in school still. This time, I had obstacles there. Adjusted. Still in my MBA program. And now, I'm moving towards, making it. So, now at this point, we're just focusing on bettering ourselves and trying to handle situations as they come. And these situations that we speak of, it's situations you only encounter once you have some movement, once you have some motion, once you're having momentum towards wherever you're trying to go towards. This season is strictly for those trying to do that. We are builders. We build our life, we build our outcomes, and we handle whatever comes with it. For me, it was, I was working retail, and then I used my degree and flipped that degree in my past manufacturing experience to get back into manufacturing, which led to a higher paying job. That's where I'm at now. School-wise, I was in an Ivy League school, and I was working there for a good year. And then I encountered issues where I encountered elitism and judgment. And that elitism and judgment led to me potentially, having my grades go down and basically jeopardize my GPA. Not to any fault of my own. I still put in the work. I still tried. I still gave my best effort. But even with me giving my best effort, when your grades are dependent upon your group mates giving you a grade, if they don't like you and they don't really like the way you do things, when they grade you, they're not going to grade you well, and that's going to affect your grade deeply. So, um, I dealt with that to the point to where I was on the brink of academic probation. So when that happened, and I realized, if I stay in this school, not only am I going to run out of my GI Bill, but I'm going to have to take student loans just to pay for the rest of my education so I can finish. And the whole goal for me to go to school was to not have to pay for my graduate school and be able to go there and get my degree and potentially get a better paying job. So when faced with that, you know, I adjusted and I adapted and worked a new plan. So I transferred, put the plans in motion to transfer at the school that I got my bachelor's and go for that MBA. And at this point in time, I'm deep into school. I've transferred already. I'm in my first term at the school. And if I do what I'm supposed to do and handle it like I'm supposed to, I'll be finishing with my MBA by March 2027. So that's where I'm at right now. And the thing is, I'll be speaking on that. I'll be speaking on different situations where, you encounter obstacles and hurdles that are keeping you from building the life that you want, whether it be at home, whether it be at school, all those things. My son, he's still growing. He's almost 2 at this point. So, I'm doing all this while also trying to take care of him as well, and my wife. You know, and wife is good as well. She's doing her thing. So, with all that, this new season, we're going to keep diving in. We're going to keep talking about things to help us rebuild. And at this point, we already got the foundation. So now we're just building on top of that foundation and trying to turn this foundation into a big mansion. Well, it doesn't have to be a mansion. If you're modest and you just want like a house, you can get a house. Whatever it is that you want. The foundation is set, and now we're just building. This is season 3, so let's get started. I'm Jeuse Kastoan, and this is Hard Reset.